Hey, good evening, good late evening. It's 11:20 at night on Sunday night. Most people probably sleep, getting ready for work in the morning. Not me tonight, but we won't keep this too long. Anyway, we're gonna have some fun tonight. So I'm Keith Jate, also known as CK Power. Crazy Keith, Mr. Free Everything. And today is day 6 of the 14-day challenge. And tonight, we're going to have a little fun and we're going to talk about 15 toilet paper alternatives. All this craziness going around with the coronavirus and people tearing up the stores and buying everything in sight because they think the world is coming to an end. And a lot of people are complaining because they can't get a hold of any toilet paper. So tonight, we're going to talk about, let's see, I'm going to give you 10 alternatives for toilet paper. All right. Obviously, we can all agree that, one of the worst feelings in the world is when you have to do a number 2 and there's no toilet paper, or you don't realize till you're in the middle of it and you're like, oh, I have no toilet paper. So, panic sets in, you're getting a little, when you're doing a little dance, you're running around the house trying to find something to wipe yourself with because you don't have any toilet paper left. Obviously, it's a race. Your body can only hold it for so long. What's up, Kimberly? How you doing? Whether you're out in public, whether you're out camping, out in the outdoors, or whether we're surviving a long-term disaster like this coronavirus, it's time to think about toilet paper alternatives. Excuse me. All right, so here's a little list to help you guys out. So some of these, but just make sense. Some of them are funny. Some of them are like, but let's get into it. Number 1, the first alternative to toilet paper is plain old paper. It's probably the first thing that you look for when you're in the bathroom and you're in a compromising situation. Hey, Linda, what's going on? Pages from a notebook, from a phone book. Do we get phone books anymore? We do once in a while. I don't know why. Letters from your ex. It's just, common sense. Although some paper is more abrasive than others, it's a good idea to wet it a little bit first. You don't want paper cuts where the sun don't shine, right? But a little tip on paper, using paper, the most comfortable paper is newspaper. It's great for soaking up moisture. So keep a stack in the bathroom, not only for reading while you're in there, but for wiping if it's necessary. Whoa, what is going on? We're running through here. Patrick, what's going on, brother? Jeff, Mooney, hey, Myra. Mother is on the line. What's up, people? All right, number 2, alternative to toilet paper is a bidet. We know they're fancy little toilets that they have in Europe, but they sell them here now, and they might be a little more expensive than a regular toilet, but in the long run, you don't need toilet paper at all. It just shoots the water up at your butt, washes you off, and you're good to go with a press of a button. So that one's, a bidet. And this one is kind of similar to that. It's not local. This is something that comes from Asia. It's called a bum, B-U-M, your bum gun. And it's almost like a bidet. It's all the toilets have a hose next to them, and they basically just spray themselves off instead of using toilet paper or wiping themselves. Smiling Shakima, what's going on, my friend? Very convenient. Cleans you up real nice, and it totally eliminates needing toilet paper. Tip number 4, alternative for toilet paper. Sponge on a stick. This comes from history, but in the ancient days of Rome, the royals used to clean their butts with a sponge on a stick. More specifically, get this, a communal sponge on a stick that was reused. Hey, Tammy, what's going on? Nowadays, obviously, we would never consider or even think about reusing a bum sponge. But, however, if you're in a pinch, grab a sponge from the sink, do your duty, wipe yourself, and throw it away. So number 4 was a sponge on a stick. Number 5, alternative to toilet paper, is cloth rags. Most people think about rags, think about like ripped up pieces of fabric that you use like maybe to dust around the house or something. It could also be old clothing. It could be old towels, things that you don't plan on using or wearing anymore. Just make sure you pick something soft. because you don't want to have scratches or rashes or anything like that on your butt. And the good thing about this in the long term is if you wash them properly, bleach them even if you have to, you can use those rags multiple times. All right, number six. The number six alternative to toilet paper: cardboard tubes. And this kind of flows with if you're in the bathroom and you happen to run out of toilet paper when you need it most, just use the cardboard roll that the toilet paper was on. You can either it's rolled up like the biscuit cans. You can either unroll it and rip the strips, or you can just rip it in half or use the whole thing, soak it in water a little bit, and wipe, and there you go. You're good to go. Hopefully, most people, you have a toilet. Your toilet is either across from the sink or next to the sink, and you can get it a little wet. So number 6 was cardboard tubes, the leftover tubes from the toilet paper. Tim, what's going on, brother? All right, let's get number 7 here. Number 7, alternative to toilet paper: rope. Here's something else that comes from history. Did you know, or did you ever think about what sailors or pirates used before there was toilet paper? They would actually fray the end of a rope, dip it in the ocean, and use that to wipe themselves. The rope would actually pass through the deck down into the ocean, and they would just have to pull it up, use it, and put it back down into the water. And if you think about it, the frayed end is kind of like a natural or a makeshift brush, if that makes it sound better to you. The number 8 alternative to toilet paper is, you're going to love this one, folks: corn on the cob. No, this one, I've never heard this one. Never heard it? You die. But corn husks were actually one of the earliest toilet papers. The green husks are soft enough for use. They don't spoil quickly after you husk them. And, if you ever have to do that or ever want to just try it at home, aim for the middle layer of the husk rather than the outside layer. The outside layers are harder. The layer nearest to the corn is thinner and softer. And number 9, alternative to toilet paper. And this, I'm sure there's some ladies out there that have thought of this one. And guys, if you're out with your lady, this can help you out. Sanitary napkins. We know what they're all used for the women. They get that time every month. We don't have to talk about that. But they are thicker than a sheet of toilet paper, but soft. They're cottony, they're long, and they work. All right, it's just like thicker toilet paper. And they, their purpose is to soak up stuff. So, sanitary napkins, all right? Or, ladies always carry that stuff with them just in case. And we're going to go for number 10 here. The number 10 alternative to toilet paper. And I don't know how many people carry too many of these around with them, but if you happen to be out and you got to do a number 2, and there's no toilet paper, or you run out of toilet paper, all those receipts that you keep in your wallet, in your pocket, in your purse, wherever you keep them, the receipts that you're never going to do anything with, there you go. Alternative for toilet paper. That's it. Just waiting for you. Anyway, that's 10 alternatives to toilet paper. With this crisis and all the things disappearing off the shelves, I actually have 5 more. And you know what? Number 15 is probably going to make you gag, but you're going to want to see it. And, number 12. Number 9 is actually kind of interesting. So, I got 5 more. I got 15 altogether. Christina, how are you tonight? What's going on? Hope you enjoyed that. I hope you guys had some fun with that. It is serious alternatives to toilet paper, although we had some fun with some of them, and some of them are kind of like, But, like I said, I have 5 more. I have 15 altogether. I gave you guys 10. I have 15 altogether. If you'd like to get the whole list, if you'd like to see these other ones, especially number 15, hit me up. Shoot me a private message. Shoot me a text. I'll get you the list. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you had some fun. Hope you got a little value out of it. Throw me a like. Hit the button. Don't just slide by. Don't just pop in and pop out. Just hit the button. It doesn't hurt. Share the love. Share it out there. If you think somebody else needs to find some alternatives for toilet paper. And have an awesome night. hit me up for the rest of the tips or the rest of the alternatives to toilet paper. And we'll see you guys later on. Have a great night. See you tomorrow.